Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a quick video. We're going to be covering some of the Fuji X-T4 camera battery questions that I've had from viewers of the channel. I always appreciate your questions and we're going to answer them in this video. The battery on your new Fuji camera, when you do get it out of the box, it isn't charged in shipment. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put in the battery and charge your camera before you use it. Now, to charge your camera, very simple. Insert the battery into the bottom and connect the camera. It does come with a USB charger in the box. Connect that up and give it a plug into the wall. You want to plug the adapter into an indoor power outlet, and it will take about an hour and a half to charge fully. Now, the battery that comes with the X-T4, it's the brand new battery, the NPW235. That's always a mouthful. Charging full, it does take about 160, 180 minutes to go from zero. I did notice on my camera, it had a bit of power when it got shipped, so enough to kind of get going. Now, when your camera is charging, there's a status light on the back of the camera. It'll show the status of how the battery is working. So a solid green light, that means the camera is charging. It will turn off when the battery is completely charged. Now, if you notice the light is blinking, this indicates there's some type of battery fault. Number one is usually the battery is just not installed properly. So just double check that the battery is put in properly and the door is closed. Turn the camera off to make sure it charges. That should get it fixed. Now, while the X-T4 does come supplied with an AC power adapter, you can actually also charge your camera using this USB cable connected to your computer. Now, there is a setting to change on this to allow the camera battery to charge while the camera is connected to your computer. You'll need to go into the menu and navigate down to the wrench icon and then scroll down to USB power supply setting and select on. After changing the setting to charge via USB connect, the camera, you just have to connect the camera directly into your computer. Don't use a USB hub, don't use a keyboard USB port. USB hub or keyboard will not give enough power to charge your camera battery properly. And when it is plugged into your computer, your camera will display an external power source icon. This will be the same if it's plugged into the wall. It'll let you know it's being powered by USB and you'll know it's charging. Now, the battery on your camera will not charge when the camera is turned on. So make sure if you want to charge your battery, make sure it's turned off, and when it's plugged into your computer or into the wall, make sure it is off. Because charging will stop as soon as you turn the camera on to use it. And it's used to power the camera, but the battery level you'll notice begin to gradually decline in this mode. So if you're charging your battery, make sure your camera is off. Now, charging on your computer, it will also stop if the computer enters your sleep mode. So you want to make sure that your computer is going to stay on. To resume charging, you'll need to wake up the computer, disconnect the cable, and reconnect the USB cable in order to get power back into your camera. Now, charging, we've talked about this before in my past video, charging might not be supported depending on the model of your computer. I use a Apple iMac and it charges fine, but your computer, it may not give enough power to the USB to actually charge the camera. So just check the model of your computer. Now, the downside of charging your camera being connected to the computer with the USB cord is the battery will take about 600 minutes to charge full, as opposed to 180 minutes from a depleted battery to charge a full battery if you're plugged it into the wall outlet with the wall outlet that's included. If you need to charge your battery quickly, using your computer isn't the way to do it. You'll want to plug it in with the USB cord right to the wall. Now, you can also run your camera all the time with the USB power cable connected to the wall socket or an external battery pack. That's a great way to extend the battery life of your camera, and this feature is super handy if you're filming a lot of videos like I am, or if you're using your X-T4 camera as a webcam or for live streaming, you can have it plugged in. You do, however, it is noted, you do, however, have to have a battery installed from this. You can't run the camera on the USB cord alone. If you have it plugged in to the USB and you take the battery out of the camera will completely shut off. So you have to have a battery in to make it work from USB. Now, another way to charge your battery is to use a dual battery charger. Now, Fuji makes a dual battery charger that you can buy, but it's actually pretty pricey, and you can find a comparable model that works just as well on Amazon for a lot less money. I use this third-party model to charge my battery. I actually picked this up on Amazon. So far it's worked pretty good. It's been fine. The best part is it's cost less than the Fuji brand charger, and actually included 2 third-party batteries. These batteries are decent actually, so I'll leave a link to the description below for this charger and battery pack. It's worked okay. Now it's also worth mentioning, as we are talking about rechargeable batteries, these batteries don't last forever. These third-party ones probably don't even last as long as the Fuji ones. That's my typical thing that I found. But basically, the more you recharge your battery, the batteries get older and they eventually wear out. Now, as the battery gets older, you'll notice what will happen is the faster it will lose its charge. It just won't work quite as good as when you first bought your battery and have a brand new battery working. Now, Fuji actually gives you the option. You can actually check the age of your battery in the Fuji menu system. This kind of gives you a good way to check your batteries, especially if you have multiple batteries and you lose track of them. So to get access to this, you just navigate to the wrench icon again, go to the user settings and choose battery age. Your battery's age will be expressed down there as a number between 0 and 4. The higher the number, the older the battery. It will also note when the battery is old and should be replaced. Now, once your battery is worn out, what will happen? It won't hold a charge the same. It just may not even charge at all. And that's when it's time to replace it. If you have any questions about this battery FAQ video, we go over things quickly in this, but if you do have a question or about your Fuji camera in general, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, if you found this video useful, it's always appreciated to hit the like button. And finally, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel and also turning on the bell notification button. You'll get notified of new videos. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Until the meantime, you can watch this one.